the suspect's phone and determined through phone pinging as a third identification that this person was at Michael's, and yes, the phone pinged to the location as well.
The chief said that surveillance footage from inside that store security video was key, along with connecting that to facial recognition software, too. Now, there is a concern. Police say that there could potentially be other victims out there. If you know anything at all that might sound familiar to this case, you are asked to call Southfield Police as they are investigating. Reporting live in Southfield, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, and you know, for anyone out there who recognizes this guy, may have been victimized by him, but are afraid to speak up, even a young person who's watching this, they should take stock in what happens when someone speaks up. Just looking at the courage of that little girl.
Yeah, and keep in mind, 9 phones were found in this house, so that, again, they had to call on the feds, the Secret Service, to really get into these devices and do some of that digital forensic work. So that is certainly keeping a lot of the investigators here. They've seen a lot, by the way. This kind of stuff can keep them up at night, too.
It certainly should. It's just so disturbing, but I'm glad at least this person, it seems, was caught, and we'll keep watching this one closely. Dave Kinchin for us live tonight. Thank you. Now to a disturbing case out of Pontiac. The couple you see here accused of child abuse and torture. Arturo Bazan Perez and his wife Dulce Castillo are both charged with multiple counts. Investigators say their 2 young sons, ages 9 and 11, were starved and kept in locked rooms. The 9-year-old only weighed 33 pounds when detectives stepped in. Both parents are in the Oakland County Jail without bond. New video tonight giving us a closer look at an officer-involved shooting that happened last month on Detroit's east side.
Hey, dog, chill out.
DPD body cam showing the moment an officer opened fire on an armed 18-year-old. Police say the teen became combative after a traffic stop at McDonald's before running off. As officers chased him, the teen pulled out a handgun, at which point he was shot. The teen was treated and later released from the hospital. No officers were hurt. Also new tonight, the FBI wants to interview 6 Democratic lawmakers who told military members they could refuse unlawful orders. It comes as President Trump accuses them of sedition, even taking to Truth Social to call their actions punishable by death. An official with the Justice Department says the interviews are to see if there was any wrongdoing. And Michigan Senator Alyssa Slotkin is sounding off about the president's response to the video just hours ago. She was in Inkster meeting with firefighters, but she did take a few minutes to talk about why she and other lawmakers made that video in the first place. She also had a lot to say about statements made by the president threatening them with jail time.
The president's reaction and the use of the FBI against us is exactly why we made the video. He believes in using the federal government against his perceived adversaries, and he's not afraid to use the arms of the government against people he disagrees with. This is about who we are as Americans, how we're going to engage with each other, whether we're going to use law enforcement and the military to target legally people who say things that is basic freedom of speech, and restating existing law.
And Senator Slotkin had a lot more to say. You'll hear that tonight on Fox 2 News at 6. Well, now to a court hearing that could determine the fate of a 24% tax on cannabis in Michigan. Its purpose, to help raise money to fix the roads. Fox 2's Charlie Langton joins us live in Madison Heights with the latest from court. And Charlie, this effort to fix the damn roads has been like a bad cold that no one can shake in Michigan.
Well, I'll tell you what, to fix the damn roads, you may need some of this stuff here. I'm told this is some of the best stuff. Runs, I don't know what it is, but oh, jeez. Yeah? Here, you take that. Woo, hold on 1 minute. Wait. It's $200 an ounce. If the law on January 1st goes into effect, this is going to cost $200 and it's 24% more. You do the math. Another $48 more, right? That's a lot. Okay, so there's a group of pro-cannabis people in court today. They're asking a judge to stop the law from taking effect on January 1st and have a full-blown hearing. Now, the state argues that this this is a big money business, that it's going to cost it's going to generate $420 million for the state to fix the roads. But the cannabis people, they say, wait a minute, it's not fair, number one, to tax our industry. And the bottom line here is that if you really want to change this law, you've got to have a 3/4 vote of the legislature. Because why? Because the citizens voted to legalize marijuana. I'm simplifying it because it's a little bit complicated. But we got a chance to talk to people in court that represented the cannabis industry. Take a look at what they said.
If you took 24% out of our top line, we are not profitable.
We have been told that if this wholesale tax goes through, cannabis companies will be forced to close.
You're focusing on the fact that jobs will be lost. They said it was speculative.
It's not speculative. We own and operate a company that has 60 employees. We're in a tough spot. If we have to absorb 24%, and that's the most egregious tax that we've ever seen against any business.
Pot businesses, are they being singled out, treated unfairly than the beer industry, wine industry, for example?
When this happened in the middle of the night, this Trojan horse tactic to ram this unconstitutional wholesale tax through, that was a sign that our industry was being unfairly targeted.
So the judge in the case, it was very heated arguments for 2 hours. The judge did not make a ruling. The judge said that she will make a ruling in a couple of weeks, but she really doesn't have much time. Why? Because January 1st, this little $10 pre-roll here is going to cost it's going to cost $12.40, right? And a lot of people say that that's going to hurt their business, right? Hurt your business? What he said.
14.
There you go. He doesn't like that. So we'll see what happens. And no indication as to how the judge is going to rule. But I tell you, the people that like pot, and there's a lot of them that do, this place has been busy for a long time here, they are really following this case. I am live here in Madison Heights at Puff, right?
Yes, sir.
Roop, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Charlie, don't have too much fun there, but I did have a quick question for you. Right now, we know that liquor or alcohol is taxed at 6% in the state of Michigan. If you really look at how much more this is, it's 4 times the amount that alcohol is taxed, and some people are saying they're trying to run marijuana out of Michigan.
There are a lot of people, this is a great question, because there are a lot of people that just don't like cannabis, pot, or whatever. So think about this. If this 24% tax goes in, it's 24%. Plus, already, there's a 10% tax already, and there's a 6% sales tax. So do all the math, and it comes to?
40%.
Correct. 40%. That's a lot on any industry, but certainly the pot industry. And like we said, there's not a lot of lobby for the pot industry, not like beer and wine, where they tax a lot less. Roop, we'll see what happens. We should get a decision in a couple of weeks.
You know, I know we'll be watching it really carefully. It affects so many people's bottom lines. Charlie Langton for us live tonight. Thank you. What's affected all of us today is running out without a coat, a rainy day. And you know what? The wind started blowing today, but the good news is Weather Authority Rich Luderman says calm is on its way.
Yes, it's going to be relatively mild tonight. I mean, temperatures are in the 50s in some spots. I'm going to show you the rain and what it looks like on radar. Most of the heavier, steadier rain is now off to our east. There are still areas of drizzle and fog out there, and a few more showers up close to Traverse City. Some showers well west of Chicago. Look at these numbers. 52 for us, 47 Lansing, even way up there around Mount Pleasant, 46 degrees. I'm going to step out of the way and show you what it looks like right here in Southfield. Kind of soupy out there, but temperatures really won't be falling very much. I want to show you this wind advisory that kicks in tomorrow. We'll see some gusts up near 50 miles per hour Wednesday afternoon, especially. Also, some lake effect snow concerns for late in the day tomorrow, especially west of us. How about our forecast for tonight? 46. That's the overnight low, so temperatures way above freezing. And then here's a peek at the next couple days. Falling temperatures with the wind tomorrow. Blustery and colder Thanksgiving with a high of 36 degrees. Group, we'll check that 7-day for you coming up in 10.
All right, Rich, thank you. The holiday shopping season officially kicking off this week. Coming up, Black Friday deals you don't want to miss, and the ones you should probably skip out on. Also tonight.
I'm Ingrid Kelly in Detroit. Rain or shine, the spirit of giving is always in motion right here at the All-Star Give Bag.
Fox.
it's a yearly event that addresses a chronic issue in our community during the holiday season. The All-Star Give Back taking place today, providing thousands of turkeys for families in need. Fox News' Ingrid Kelly knows a thing or two about good giveaways because she's been bringing us the stories the last week and a half. And I got to tell you, Ingrid, this really does inspire people to do their part as well.
And you will see this story is just another example. You know, the line was so long today, it was wrapped around the corner. I couldn't even really see where it ended. But you know, that's why organizers say they do this, because the need is so great.
And Derek started when he was playing for the Philadelphia 76ers many years ago. How do we come back and enrich the lives in our community? As a child of poverty, I keenly understand what it feels like. I've been in that line before. Less judgment, more help. I don't need a dissertation to help you.
Because we need people in Michigan to know that we're going to have their back even if this federal regime abandons them. And so events like this are important.
I've been here for this is about my 8th year, and it's been bigger and bigger, and I'm just coming supporting. And this is a great thing for these people out here in Detroit.
Time so hard right now, so I really appreciate this help.
It helped everybody, it helped all of us, and I'm glad to be thankful for that bill. I ain't got to pay.
That's right. Yeah, and you know, back out here live, you know, organizers, they intended to give out 3,000 turkeys. Well, someone saw the report earlier today and they dropped off 200 turkeys. So needless to say, as we were talking about before, kindness is really contagious. Back to you, Rue.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many ways to cut the turkey, I guess, when you're having a conversation about giveaways. Bottom line is it's just good news. But I do want to say, like, for kids out there, this is special because they shouldn't feel like their neighbors or their friends are having Thanksgiving dinner and they can't because of a financial issue their family's going through. And this just really takes away that feeling. It gives kids and families what they want and what they deserve.
That's so true. And you know what? I've gotten to know Terrence through doing these stories. And, you know, he was talking about the name of this event, All Star. And what that means is that we're all stars, from the janitor to the CEO. It really doesn't matter what your position is in life. Everyone matters. And therefore, everyone should have a great holiday. Back to you, Rue.
Absolutely. Everyone deserves that 100%. Ingrid Kelly for us live tonight. Thank you. Meantime, two beloved Detroit rappers are also giving up. Icewear, Vezzo, and Peasy hosting a turkey drive today on Detroit's east side at the future site of House of Dank on Gratiot. The two Detroit natives working to give back to the community where they grew up.
We want to get the feel here. We actually want to feel the neighborhood. I want them to feel like even the owner is here, you know? So like the major equity holder, Vezzo, Peasy, all of them are here.
Organizers gave away an estimated 500 turkeys.
Certainly was a rainy day, but not all that cold. A lot of us had temperatures up near 50 degrees. So our next storm is taking two different combinations here of rain for the first part, and then here's the wind and snow off to our west in the western Great Lakes. That wind and snow is eventually going to swing through here Wednesday night into Thursday morning. For the time being, the bulk of the rain has peeled away to the east. Now, there are still some low clouds, some sprinkles out there, and certainly mild temperatures. Also, we have a lot of wind to deal with tomorrow. Here's that wind advisory. Gusts up to 50 miles per hour possible for all of southeast Michigan, kicking in at 10 a.m., going all the way through 4 a.m. Thursday. So it's going to be blustery. Thanksgiving, breezy cold with flurries. And how about that? Down the road Saturday, late day and Saturday evening, we could be dealing with some accumulating snow. Now, lake effect snow is going to kick in on the west side of the state. If your travel plans take you to Traverse City or Grand Rapids over the next couple days, the UP especially, there will be some big hefty snow totals. Around here, there are some winter weather advisories for Jackson County. This starts Wednesday afternoon and especially Wednesday night. But most of southeast Michigan is going to miss out on the heavier snowfall. 52 degrees right now. It's breezy out there, but it's very mild. 50 in Howe, 50 in Port Huron right now. There's that wind from the south and west. We do have a few higher gusts, but also some reduced visibility with some of the low clouds and fog. 51 Chicago, 46 Muskegon. The cold air is lurking in the western Great Lakes. It's going to spin down in our area, especially tomorrow evening. The surface low peels away. The upper level low is going to hang with us. Here it is, a windy, cold pattern for Wednesday night, Thursday into Friday and Saturday as well. Drizzle and fog tonight, way above freezing, 46 the low. Tomorrow, 47 with falling temperatures. Watch out for those strong gusty winds for your Wednesday. And then right there is the 7-day forecast. Look at that. Cold into the weekend, perhaps a round of accumulating snow late day Saturday into Saturday evening. Remember, always get the latest forecast. Check it out. The Fox 2 Weather app. You can download it for free in the App Store or in Google Play. Roop, we'll see you in 15.
All right, Rich, we'll talk to you then. Thank you. America is facing a beef crisis. Prices are going up, and soon there could be some major supply issues. What it means for your wallet and at your dinner table coming up. And the holiday travel rush is on with a record number of Americans heading out of town for Thanksgiving. What we know about hitting the roads, the rails, or the skies. What you need to know when we come back.